For Friday the 10th of August 2018, welcome back to another update by the Force 13's Australia Oceania channel, where we have various severe weather warnings in place. And this is another view of the live webcam overlooking the casino, or the Crown Casino. Severe weather warnings remain in place for Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia and the Snowy Mountains, and the Bureau over in WA has cancelled their severe weather warning. And again, as I've mentioned previously, it's a series of cold fronts. The latest news sees the Australian Foreign Aid budget called into question when farmers face drought. Secondly, king tide warning issued for Tasmania's southern region as mild weather battles the state. And up there in the Northern Territory, properties threatened by bushfires. Severe weather warning, destructive winds, central, southwest, north, central, west, south Gippsland, Wimmera, parts of the east Gippsland and the Mallee, including northern country, northeast forecast districts. Northwest northerly winds. Topology will strengthen Friday morning ahead of a cold front which will reach southwest Victoria Friday afternoon and central Victoria later. Destructive winds averaging 80 to 90 kilometres per gust in excess of 125 kilometres an hour is expected to develop over the outlying areas above 1500 metres Friday morning or persist during Friday afternoon, gradually easing overnight. And damaging northerly winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour and peak gusts of 90 to 100 kilometres an hour is expected to develop from the west on Friday. Peak gusts of this magnitude are likely to become widespread during Friday. Locations which may be affected: Caution, Warrnambool, Seymour, Maryborough, Ballarat, Geelong and Melbourne. Wind gusts 111 kilometres an hour. Mount William 87 kilometres an hour. Melbourne Airport at 16:24. Once again, I'm on standby to be live on the main channel. Here's the area under severe weather warning in the state of Victoria. And whilst we look at this chart, Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has now finalised its position on Typhoon Shanshan. Marine wind warning also in place. A gale warning for Phillip Bay, Western Port, West Coast, Central Coast. Strong wind warning, Central Gippsland, East Gippsland Coast. There's also a frost warning for the northeast forecast district. A road weather alert is currently in place for all suburbs down there in Melbourne. That was issued at 5:04 a.m. this morning. And as mentioned, the Bureau had in place a minor flood warning for the Goulburn River upstream of Lake Eldon, and that's now been finalised. Final flood warning in Tasmania has been issued for the North Esk River. Now we have a look at the 12-hourly rainfall, Bureau Meteorology across the forecast period. Gale warning: the Durham Estuary, Frederick Henry Bay, Norfolk Bay, Storm Bay Farm, northwest, low southeast, southeast, southwest, central west coast. That's in Tasmania. And severe weather warning for damaging winds and normally high tides, western upper Durham Valley, southeast, east coast, central plateau, the Midlands, parts of the northeast, northwest and central north forecast districts. Damaging winds across Tasmania today with abnormally high tides in the southeast in the evening. A vigorous northwesterly wind stream will develop during today ahead of a cold front to cross Tasmania late tonight. And we have a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the Snowy Mountains region. Once again, it's destructive winds and cold fronts moving in. And down there in Tasmania, locations which may be affected include Swansea, Stratham, New Norfolk, Hobart, Galveston and Dover. Total forecast of rain. And as mentioned previously, it's the west coast of Tasmania. Abnormally high tides may cause seawater flowing of low-lying areas over the southeastern shore coastline between Southport and the Tasman Peninsula in the evening, coinciding with a king tide between 18 and 1900 hours. And here's the Tasmanian warning. Damaging northwesterly winds averaging 60 to 70 kilometres an hour with peak gusts in excess of 100 kilometres an hour, likely over much of Tasmania from late this morning and expected to peak during the afternoon. And here's the warning area down there in Tasmania, so 90% of the state under, once again, a severe weather warning. And we have a look at the BSCH website. It's a GFS model, the latest on the wind probability. This is from 4 a.m. through to the same period tomorrow. Each of these images are 3-hourly periods. And not forgetting, South Australia has a severe weather warning, damaging winds, Adelaide Metropolitan, about lofty ranges, mid-north, Riverland, Murraylands, upper south-east, lower south-east parts of eastern Eyre Peninsula, Yorke Peninsula, Flinders districts. A cold front near a line, Giles to Kings Coast at 5 a.m. will move across the state today, reaching Mooma around midnight. So that's the latest severe weather, again impacting 4 states. And this winter will be spoken about, especially in the amount of severe weather warnings issued and tropical formation probability guide. And when viewing non-official weather sources, caution needs to be applied. And after viewing this, switch over to the main channel. We'll be providing a comprehensive look. Force 13 outlets, our website currently under reconstruction and it's looking good. We operate some fantastic channels on YouTube. We have 2 accounts on Facebook, 3 accounts on Twitter. And if you'd like to have a chat with Nathan, Force 13, Skype 213#9094 on Discord. And if you haven't already linked to the AU channel, your support is appreciated. Bye for now.